Alright. Hey there, everybody. Welcome to my second match of the Dominion Online 2020 tournament. Playing here against BRoh. I don't know. First board has donate. They haven't hit start game yet, so I guess I don't know whether I have what openings I have. 5-2 would be really good. You could take a Falconer and then donate. Yeah. Otherwise, I guess you can do workshopping to donate. There's Falconer Sheepdog. The thing you don't have here is buy. And the other thing you don't have here, which would be really useful but does not exist on this board, is a $4 action card. Which would otherwise be, I mean, if we had the $4 action card, the gaining stuff would be a lot more exciting. I mean, you would be able to. Actually, it'd be really interesting if there was a $6 action card. You could go all the way up to Forge to Province. But anyway, it is possible to rather than having to play a Forge to turn something into a Province at the end of the game, to just play the Forge, right? So that's something that's an option. But other than that, there's really no way to you can play for. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of gainers, so that'll all work. I guess it's not impossible that plunder becomes important or relevant. Maybe not important, but it is. It's like one $4 action. I mean, obviously, if you had a $6 action, you could do the whole chain, and that would be interesting too. But the $4 action is really perhaps the interesting. So the thing I could do here is go straight for the Falconer, which would be donating to 5, and then having the turn, which I think is not crazy here to try and do. If your Falconer misses, you'll be a little bit sad, but also the workshop line is perfectly okay. I'm gonna try the Falconer line here. Or the turn 3 Falconer line. I mean, you get a Falconer regardless, but and you can donate again later on. That's not a problem. We'll see if they donate turn 2 or not. I think you probably want to, given that you have the workshop. Maybe not. I don't know if that math works out. I'm not great with donate. I'm not gonna spend time thinking through their line. Whatever they do is what they do. Probably if so, we pay off, and then turn 3 we buy Falconer, and then turn 4 if the Falconer doesn't bottom deck, then we get falconer sheepdog by another falconer, and then maybe the next turn get a bazaar. You can just keep getting the falconers too, though at some point you run the risk of okay, so they go silver workshop into donate, which means they can. They've got a good draw. I mean, well, I guess better would have been to find the workshop, but they do find 4 coppers at least. There are a few draws that could have been better for them. They can go down to silver copper workshop. No, that doesn't quite work. Silver workshop copper is okay. They kept. I think the third copper looks like a clear mistake, but I could be wrong. I did find the falconer. If they get a blue card or a multi-type, I guess that's just exorcist or a blue card, I will be able to play the falconer to gain a sheepdog, which I can then play the sheepdog to redraw the other falconer, buy a falconer, play that falconer, play this falconer to play gain a sheepdog, draw that falconer, and play it. So if they buy a multi-type here, it's like a doubled turn for me. Or if they gain a multi-type. They did not do that, which is good for them. Okay, so we're gonna get a sheepdog, and then we're gonna get another sheepdog, and then we're gonna play 2 of them. We may not draw the other I mean, this still, if we don't draw a falconer off this, then there'll be trouble. But they buy another. Okay. So then I'm gonna buy. I mean, at some point I need to get it all figured out. Of course. But for now, this is okay. I could get a whisper and imp. I don't know that that's better than the imp is okay. I may take 1 encampment. Again, if there were a $4, that would be really nice. I could. There are a few different things I can do here. I will need to get actions at some point. We don't keep. I think I for now just want all the sheepdogs. Again, I could get an exorcist and I could change one of the sheepdogs into an imp, but I think I'll not do that. They do have their falconer, which is nice for them. Oh, you can just hit continue 1,000 times. If there are any sheepdogs left on my turn, which there may not be, we'll see. Here I will go ahead and get the exorcist because I can just get the sheepdog back. Maybe this makes a weird. When am I gonna get my falconer option? Okay, here it is. And then I could do it again. I could get another exorcist. Basically with the idea to exorcist the exorcist, but again, there are some additional butterfly things I could do here, but not sure that I want to. I'm not even sure the exorcist is very good. My falconers are like at the very least these kind of one-shot encampment things. They buy gold. I do have an issue where I don't know if it's quite over. I mean, it should be, but I could still mess this up. Like, easy. Probably should be a mastermind buy. It's a little hard to tell. not sure this is quite the play. I just don't know if the extras, again, they can potentially gain the, I can also just do this later. There's no a special rush on doing it now, I guess. I could buy a forge, which may let me do some things. Maybe it's a forge, actually. The only bad thing about forge is not getting to play exorcist, I guess, but that's not that big a deal. Well, I could still play exorcist. Get an imp. The falconer. Get the sheepdog back. I mean, there's so much to do here that I'm really not that confident that I'm doing it correctly. But I'm at least kind of close to doing it correctly. So okay, so that was my second player. That was a pretty nutty board, actually. I assume Honda isn't talking, he's unmuted, but I assume he isn't producing noise. Okay. So this is like big Corey thing. Big like Corey storyteller thing. I guess. What is the... I guess the crappy thing is the type, multi-type ain't here. There's Watchtower, of course. I guess you probably play with a Watchtower and so you can make it work. To open Watchtower Corey, like if you just have a bunch of festivals, it's not going to be consistent other than whatever you can top deck with Watchtower. So it could be, I guess that could be somewhat consistent. But you're not going to trash, so that's always going to be an issue. But anyway, just try and have a lot of festival storytellers, peddlers, and courtiers, I guess. You could try to, without trashing, the scholar looks pretty crappy relative to just storyteller. I guess it's not impossible to splash some of the terminal draw in there, but we may be able to scout here. We didn't quite get there. It could just be second quarry, to be honest. There's not huge upside in getting the... I guess the question is, do I really want a second quarry? Maybe like storyteller could have been nice, but they have a similar draw. I could seize already. I'm not going to. I'm gonna save that for a rainier day, but this is a pretty nice scouting party I get to do. I think it's okay to take courtyard. Here I will be able to scouting party again and top deck a festival. I guess it's not clear actually that you want to do the... Probably don't want to make the quarries miss. Right, like what's up? You can have festival courtyard on top, but you make the quarries miss, so... This was very lucky. Now, if I had had the watchtower, it would have been... This is already very lucky. If I had the watchtower, it would have been even nuttier. But I'm going to be able to scouting party a couple times and still buy... Well, at least once, maybe not twice. How much? No, I can... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can do it twice and still buy 2 5s, which will be festival storyteller, I think. It could go double storyteller. But I think I'll go festivals. Storyteller. Yeah, this is wild. Pretty wild anyway. I don't know whether I keep courtyard versus watchtower. Given that there's a watchtower in there, I guess the way the watchtower works, I may want it anyway. If I draw a festival, I think I keep both of them. Even though it's like, guaranteed collision. But the idea being, of course, that if I had the festival, it would have been nice. And then in this instance, I can like top deck. The bad courtyard draw is if you draw 2 of the action cards, but that's pretty unlikely. Yeah, so they could buy 2 5s, or they could do scouting party, peddler fest, or get a 5 and peddler in a scouting party. That would be... Well, I don't know what their shuffle situation is. Maybe scouting party didn't make any sense at all. So that didn't do... Actually, this draw is like pretty nice. I could put the watchtower on, but I think I'm going to do this instead. I'm not a huge fan of the scholar. The scholars don't play as nice with the quarries as the storytellers do. But the festival buys I like for them, for sure. I may seize this turn depending. Okay, so we know there's a storyteller on top. I guess I'm not gonna seize. Question is how many festivals? Could go very hard on the festivals. Given that there is a storyteller on top. I guess I can scouting party and try and put nicer stuff with the storyteller. Well, you discard 3. I don't think that's all that helpful. Not a very good. He could seize now. Not a great storyteller hand, but obviously still pretty good. Could put a storyteller on top since I don't have quarries. I'm just kind of taking away the gains, which isn't like deck composition wise. I'm a little bit off, truth be told. I could have done double. This is a great turn for them. I could have done double peddler there. This is a really great turn for them. I did bottom deck the storyteller with a bunch. I mean, it'll draw next turn for sure, but next turn will be good for me. I may seize just to get onto it and kind of take back a little bit of pace. We'll see what they do. It depends. They can obviously top deck nice stuff now. Unless their bottom cards they'll watch. No. They drew deck. They can top deck a good turn. I can definitely afford to put in some terminals though. Taking a green. And this is just triple peddler, yeah, okay. This is pretty bad. IMO. I had to play the watchtower, which is a little sad. We want to top deck a storyteller. This will draw us. We just do the courtier for buy this time and get a peddler is probably okay. So that means that this is enough draw already. They have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 5 buys. So they can do 9 gains across 2 turns if they wanted to. I would prefer not to. Patrols should be okay-ish. And I want to open up a win for them. What did I say? The 9? That wouldn't be a win. That would just be a tie, which is okay for me. So I can probably lower the peddlers again for the storytellers, but not both. Oh, I can scouting party. Again, with 2 cards, I guess 2 cards really isn't that advantageous. So how many? 1, 2, 3. I do have a lot of these. This should be safe. This is kind of a scary deck composition to go for. Sort of. Okay, they play the watchtower, so at least that's considerably less scary now. They won't be able to set up the next turn. Well, they kind of can with scouting party, I guess. But assuming they draw everything. I mean, it's still just a tie if they go for it. Don't know what they got to here exactly. They draw deck. The patrols are okay. They're not incredible. I will have a problem where if I'm not pretty far ahead, I can't lower. We just got it. I mean, what do they top deck? The Scholar? That's reasonable. If they don't draw a Festival, of course it's pretty bad. If they seize here, then we can just watch their turns and see what happens, but we can Indeed. I mean, I think if they don't dud, they're gonna beat me, but well, to be honest, that's not clear. But anyway, they're definitely in a competitive spot. I don't know what that means, that last sentence, but this match might take a bit. Well, no, I mean, take that back. Two and it's okay. So they were thinking they would just win. That's so funny. They're just taking the peddlers and seizing. So basically, that's a pretty good start. If they find the storyteller, then again, they're going to have... Yeah, this is rough. I mean, I feel like they have a lot less draw, but they're getting the turns. So now their point will be to be ahead in scoring such that they can end it the next turn, I guess. They didn't double, which is fortunate. I can probably double. They're still, I mean, I think if they draw, like I said, if they don't dud, I think it's gonna be tough for me. I don't know why they're saying, yeah, it's over. Maybe for me. I don't understand. I did not understand that comment in the least. I don't have that much money. I can get some money with my courtiers, but there's like no guarantee I draw deck. There's no, and with how much money, it's not clear at all. Because right now I need storytellers will cost 1. I mean, I can have up to 9 buys, but I don't know why. I don't know why you say it's over. I'm just gonna scroll up on this person. this chat, like, I don't know. I hate whatever. Like I could. Not to me anyway. And like how much, you know, how much cash to put into the storytellers and such, I don't know. I mean, I'm maybe there's a win for me, but I have to score. I have to either hit 24 with 7 buys, or I have to hit a little bit less with 8 buys. 21 with 8 buys. Well, and with Courtier, that choice is kind of fixed. I mean, I may draw a deck, but I don't think I'm going to have that much money at all. There's still a patrol and there's still a courtyard. I don't know. There's another storyteller. Hopefully they're dudded. Otherwise, I'm gonna be ticked. Not ticked. I'll be fine. I'll be fine in any case. So this is give me 5 draw. I don't have the money. We've already drawn. This is super annoying. How much money will I have? The courtiers can be 6, 12. I'm gonna lose some of it. I can't draw it all. Well, that's not true. I can, right? So let me think. 12, 17, 18, 20, 22, 23. See, I'm $1 short. It's even more than that, right? Because the storytellers cost money. This is a pain. All right, so I'm gonna top deck storyteller gold. I think is how I'm gonna do this. I could top deck storyteller double gold. Maybe it would make more sense. I just have to buy a bunch of, or buy a couple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Buy a couple duchies and hope. I could buy a province. This is annoying. Unless I'm missing something, I don't know what the finish is, because the states weren't working. I mean, I could have counted something wrong, but it maybe was worth it to get. They still only have the 5 buys, right? Yeah, I mean, if they draw deck, they're gonna win. I could get another courtier. Does the estate help me? Probably not. Patrol may still be useful. I mean, this could die too. Probably they just win. I don't know how many of these help versus... Like, I can convert money to draw pretty easily, so... But it's probably more than I should actually take. Yeah, they have the storyteller. They find another storyteller? Yeah, okay. I guess if they haven't found the core yet, then there's some outside chance. But if they have the core in hand, they're just slow rolling. Or they don't see it, I guess, but... Maybe they stopped. Maybe they dudded. I get dud too. I put so many courtiers in, kind of on the premise that I needed more. Well, that if they have the scholar, then it was guaranteed. So annoying. Okay. I'm this guy's lightning bolt. I just need to just scroll away. 5-2 is not very good. I mean, I guess you're just like, there's enough draw here to make the cruddy buy from capital worthwhile while you attack them and stuff. While you buy the action cards to get the orchard. Whatever, I'm out. I'm out. You can open plot. I don't know what you do on the 5-2. If anyone in spec, if there's some chat that is like pressing at me on Discord, but otherwise I'm done reading it. Yeah, there's treasury, that's okay. I kind of feel like Alchemist is worth getting, though you could maybe make do with just Mining Village Smithy. I feel like the consistency for the Alchemists is going to be pretty useful. I'll buy a capital. Okay, they're taking gold already. I think that the gold is probably just premature. I think I'll basically attack them forever and ever here. If they don't get some trashing and stuff, then it's just gonna be sad times. Now, if they have that, then there's something there. This may be a pass for me. This is sad, of course, but I mean, I could try to draw the plot, but I'll just take a madman here. They get another alchemist. That's unfortunate. But not a lot I can do. I can start cursing them. I don't really want a 5. Hopefully I don't find the potion, otherwise I may lose this game. Well, there's a lot of play left, frankly. Could take capital, could take treasury. Well, the treasury is bad. The capital might make sense, though probably not yet. Okay. We should still be fine here. They are getting the alchemist stack quite frequently. I will need to buy. Hopefully they didn't draw the potion. Cross your fingers. Okay. That didn't work. I need how much money do I have? Okay, this is good. Now this is where it gets ugly for them. They can. No, they did plot. Yeah. This is gonna. Yeah, the province just isn't gonna help you here. There's too many. There's way too many. There's way too many points from Orchard to get. They may have enough to. Well, this is a bunch of curses, isn't it? They may have enough to. Fortunately, they didn't trigger the shovel either, so. They may have enough to get Alchemist. Hopefully not. I guess I should have called there. So that looks like a mess up on my part. For sure. I can kill another copper. I need. Now I don't think it matters though. Now I think it. I don't need to. I could get another hermit at some point. I could go for rocks. It's probably not the play. Gold. So they did win the Alchemist split. But I can keep giving them a million curses. For sure. And I don't want to go... This is probably not correct. But anyway. I probably should not have called there. If they find potion here, that's something. I don't want to give them a pile out, but capitals are pretty bad. All right. So far, second player advantage. You can Guardian to buy 6. I guess the attacks are pretty bad. I don't know what you do there though. I mean, you could try. Yeah, the Marauder especially is abysmal. Man, I'm almost thinking about just going Explorer. Seems so. Like, what other deck do you build? Can you build here? I mean, I guess I can go Overlord. Which will give me some optionality. Yeah, that's probably worth it. I mean, you can get some chariot races. They're not that good though. You're not gonna get like actually thin. I mean, you could spend all your time trying to do it, but it would just take a long time. If you're doing that, you would just try to thin with Trader and have Overlords, basically, and then some chariot races probably. Probably play Stehag some. I mean, you can make it work. It's just gonna be terrible. In my opinion. This is sad. Ideal was to get to play the Overlord as a trader there. But anyway, that's not gonna happen. Like what? Like the engineering deck would have to have a lot of Overlords, and then maybe we can try and do it if we think that it'll definitely beat whatever they end up doing. It's just gonna be kind of hard. I mean, I can buy a horse here, I guess. That's nice. What would what would that deck look like though? My overlord just straight up missed, so that's not good. Single card trashing, not playing the overlords as anything but traders for a long time. No, we're not gonna do. I guess I could gamble a couple times here. Gamble is the one that does the thing I think it does, right? Okay. No. We could get Wine Merchant could let us buy a couple ruins. Which is kind of cool. We like the chariot races, yay or nay? Versus silvers. The other option there I was thinking about was the Sea Hag. I don't think that would have been crazy, but I guess you can always gamble a lot here. I'm not sure. It's probably possible to make it work. I'm sure it's possible. I'm positive it works. I just don't know if it's very quick. But every trash will add up. It can't be quick. There's no way it's quick. There's some things that help you cycle around. But they're just exploring. Okay. Okay. Should we gamble? The last cards are like pretty bad, but we can just pay off the debt. We could gamble there or gamble now. I guess it's not totally clear if I want them to miss the shuffle or not. Definitely want the coppers to miss the shuffle. cursed village. There is that. Guess it should have been a guardian. I mean, I can try and get the safety net up, so to speak, this turn. Need another overlord. Okay. I know that's a curse. That's just me tossing something I don't want. We can get another guardian. There's still an overlord in here. Which is somewhat interesting. I don't really have a good feel for anything at any point ever. Like, that's a lot of gambles, which feel pretty wheel spinny, to be honest. Oh, I'm saving money on wine merchant. You just don't even have to do it. I'm so stupid. I am so dumb. It would be incredibly nice to be a little less dumb. I didn't get any chariot race wins. That was sad. I could gamble a bunch to try and make this terrible shuffle a little shorter. I gotta think. I gotta be not so dumb. So I kept doing the wine merchant, or saving money on the wine merchant. You don't have to. It's just plus $4, plus one buy. It's crazy. If I lose this game, I just deserve it. I just 100% deserve to lose. That was maybe worth triggering. I don't know. It's a lot of silvers. Okay, I think this time. I think here we're gonna green some. We can think about attacking them. Well, we may not be able to attack them. But it's just like, why am I being so stupid? Like, what is my problem? This is begging to gamble on a little bit too. It's no good. And then I bought a real wine merchant as if they're like the same as the Overlord wine merchants. That was totally mentally where I was at. And that's not the case. I mean, which isn't to say they may not still do some nice things for me, but so stupid. This board though, I mean, like it's, I don't know why you played that as Cursed Village, but okay. It's sort of the nature of it. I probably should have played the thing as a trader. That's a nice little bit of time. They probably should have too. I wonder if they're just gonna double. They may just double. I mean, once you double and you have all these explorer things, these things that can be explorers, I mean, you can just get the provinces. I can't believe they got $16 in in these buys, but I would do it. Then you're just gaining golds. Just forget about it. I mean, you can build too, but I mean, you could empty the overlords as well. That wouldn't be crazy either. I don't know what I was thinking on this board. Well, I mean, some of it was fine. I didn't just things miss shuffles and such. That'll happen. You could even go province chariot race overlord or something. This shuffle trigger is nonsense, but I don't know what he's looking for. I don't understand these gambles at all. I understand the ones to push to the end of the shuffle. Those looked reasonable. To take this copper and silver off the top, but then to trigger, I don't understand what that does. Well, I do understand what it does. It hurts you, but I don't quite follow why they were thinking of it that way or thinking of doing it that way. Yeah, and I've got a problem again. This next shuffle is pretty bad. I can move through a little bit of it. It's like the most expensive. It's like the most expensive scouting party you've ever encountered. If you have a bunch of silvers, you can do it, but yeah, like they just triggered a really weird shuffle for them, frankly. They shouldn't wave the horse at you. You can't play anymore. They should have just used it as survivors. I mean, I would grant it. I don't care. It's like, it's fine. It doesn't really matter that much. I don't even know, like, it didn't even change. This is like, they left the 2, so I don't know what the next one is. I mean, it could matter if it's like an overlord or something, but it's fine, I don't care. You're gonna have to clarify. I don't really know what you mean there. Okay, we got a something. I didn't get to play Guardian that time, so they may be able to. What is the difference between my deck and their deck? I don't even understand. The decks aren't that different. Like, what is this shade at my deck? I don't even know. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing either, but I'm pretty firmly in the camp of I don't like this dude. And he's probably just he's just being chatty, like friendly, but I'm out of it. Okay, this is not so good. Overlord is very nice to have on top. Yeah, I mean, you just province and do it by a horse. Is a pretty good turn. I mean, they're probably gonna beat me here. Very likely. I don't think I have time to do the trader stuff anymore, unfortunately. There may have been... I don't even know if these gambles are likely to be profitable. Probably not. And are the Guardians any good? I can still get one. I've been given a second chance to buy one if I want. I mean, I don't really want to get hagged, but I don't think that they're that likely to hag me. Beats me. All right, I'm gonna be back. Okay. Well. This is so. Okay. I'm surprised they used it as an explorer there. That was a little odd. Do they have the combo again already? Okay, they don't at least. Well, didn't get. If I'd hit there, then that would have been close to GG. And I don't have any options here. I gotta do this. I don't strictly have to do that. What are the odds of them missing? Probably not that good. Well, it's a fresh shuffle, so there's some odds. If I had hit the cherry race, I would have won. That doesn't matter. That's not relevant. Because I don't really need double touching. I guess it could have been like a guardian. Two guardians, what a joy. The chariot race play could have been a horse for me, but then it doesn't actually help me that much. Because it doesn't let me draw when I'm going to have to play one of the overlords as a curse village. I don't even know. I still don't understand, like, what are the difference between our decks? I can't do it. I can't do it. Do you really miss? These guardians, if they were not, that helps actually a lot to know that that's there. Though they could hag me, I guess, maybe. That helps quite a bit to know that that's there. I didn't have a plan, but I don't understand what they're. Why are they playing them? You can't win a chariot. Do you just have the win? If you have the win, it's just. Why would you play them as horses? They can't win as chariots. I'm over this dude. I hope he beats me right now. Okay. Yeah, this is an annoying game. Sort of. No buy. That's always going to be a bit of a pain. You can build your drop for sure. It's just it's just a pretty bad deck. I guess I'm gonna open Shepherd Silver. I mean, you could open a few other things, but you really want to buy Ghost Ship. I thought they might buy Humble. I don't like it. It's not that crazy, but I don't like it. This could be good for me. This could be well, for all I know, I've got the double sombrero, so I'm not fully sure. You do want a ghost town at some point. I mean, I can take a ghost town now to guarantee 5. It's a little bit of a sad trigger. I mean, it's sort of a play to make sure you don't have the really bad bottom deck. They hit 5. There should be a ghost ship for them. They get a ghost ship. This will be painful to play. This is just going to be incredibly painful to play. That was a nice turn for them. See if they get a hireling. I would like a hireling. Yep, I like that buy. I'm gonna buy a goat herd. They get a crossroads, which is fine. This is too many ghost towns for sure, but please draw the ghost ship. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Can't trigger. They took crumbling. I'm not a huge fan of that. Buy. I'm thinking of either a silver. It's like between silver. It's actually kind of hard to do make the crossroads work at this point. So I think it'll be a silver. This is gonna be. This is gonna be like a nightmare game. Like I was gonna say, you must have the ghost ship. What do I want? I can hit 5 again. This is gonna be the hireling's so good. I don't know that I'm gonna catch up on that. If they find Shepherd, I mean, if they get draw going, I don't think that I can win this one. If they have the plays for it. Second ghost ship is like pretty sad, but I have a lot of ghost towns, so They should just get another hireling, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I like that. The hirelings are incredibly good here. I didn't find the ghost ship, so yeah, that's nutty. I didn't find a ghost ship, so that's something. But I didn't find a ghost town. So I'm in trouble again. I think Cotton Castle is reasonable. So let's see what they think though. An additional ghost ship is also, or more hirelings are also always reasonable. Trouble here is your gains. Of course, gold is terrible. I mean, I think it's terrible relative to the other things you might have been able to get, in my opinion. All of these things are like just sort of asking to draw a little worse later on. I mean, this haunted castle doesn't do so much for me. I guess it's fine. Whatever, their gold is probably fine. The question is like, do I want to expose? The main reason I wanted haunted castle is because they didn't play ghost ship, so that was their chance to attack me. But do I want to expose the higher castles? Is that in any way in my favor? Probably not. And what does a dominate look like for me? Like 3 more golds? I mean, I can make them, or alternatively, if you get the opulent. I think I'll wait. Yeah, if you can get the opulent, then you can just do overdraw as your... There's a chance anyway. Am I going to be able to afford opulent on my next turn? That's a big if. So if you have opulent, you can just play with green cards. You can trash the coppers and the silvers more. Which would be nice for the dominates. This could go very bad. Didn't go well. We can say that much. I guess it didn't go awfully, but Or didn't go completely awfully. It went pretty awful. I'm going to see 2 cards. So I'm going to see both of these, so it doesn't matter that much. Yeah, if they get the opulent, I mean, I needed to draw. If they get the opulent, then... Oh, and there's no green here. This is... No, this is unworkable. I mean, unless they don't attack me. Well, it's still unworkable, but... Like, opulent's too good here. I needed opulence so badly. I didn't play a ghost town last turn. At least they didn't attack me. They should just buy a shepherd or a hireling. Or even a goat herd at this point. They should just get something. I don't like that, but they should get something which is helping draw. And I still didn't. This is 2 ghost ships. So stupid. It's so stupid. I'm so sad right now. I'm fine with them taking the castles as long as they also don't have a deck that can do dominate ever. That's not a problem. I just need them not to be able to do dominate. What's the money sitch? Yeah, this is annoying. Like, they can have the castles. The fear is just that that they're ever in a spot where they can like draw a deck. That's my worry. Which doesn't look likely at this point. They should have bought another shepherd a long time ago. Because now they have... Well, this is a bit of annoying. How many cards does this get through? Well, what's bottom decked also? It's not a great bottom deck either. So I have 6. 12, 13. So I can trash a silver and buy a gold and I'll be at 14 even. They could just buy provinces. Now that that probably will just outscore me. Of course, I'm also not drawing deck here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So sad. Bottom deck the ghost ships again. They didn't play their shepherd, so they might have that in hand. Oh, yeah, they can just buy the provinces out the normal way now. I don't know how I was supposed to get. I mean, okay, there were some shuffles that went badly. This is probably 14, yeah. That's unworkable. Now it's basically half VP. We'll keep playing though, because 6 times 15. I mean, that catches that, but they'll province at some point in the interim. They won't never province. I bought another shepherd. Do I even have? I don't have all the cards yet. Should I kill one of the ghost towns? No, they're probably better than nothing. Even if they just buy duchies. Even if the only thing they could afford is duchies, I think while I buy provinces, they'll still win. Yeah, this is, oh my God. All right. We just got to focus for the last couple. I don't know if I'm capable of that at this moment, but. I mean, obviously my deck is garbage, but. All right, we'll leave here. Not reading. Okay. At least I'm sure the specs are laughing it up. That's at least the value of this. That's always good. Is he gonna hit something? The important thing is entertaining people. Okay, so there's no landscapes. It's sort of a weak board. I mean, you can dismantle stuff. Can you open Settlers Dismantle? Is that reasonable to do here? There are obviously like a few different things you could go for that would probably work okay. Like you could just do a mixture of Shepherd and Storyteller and just do a kind of a buy, and I mean eventually you would trash of course, but do a kind of a combination of those two as draw to help one another out hopefully, and then get a forge to get rid of the coppers and play that deck. And then that would possibly use a dismantle as well. There's I guess the dilemma is whether you try to keep the estates at all. Probably not. Probably the answer to that is no. Could go border guard dismantle, or also settlers dismantle. I'm gonna try not keeping the estates. It could go bad, but so the goal here is to get to forge. It's a little hard, I guess, to draw the estates and forge them, but well, the first step is to forge the green. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing. If I'm opening dismantle, that's a real issue on my part. A real problem on my part. But at least I managed to make it I think I got the right pairing with the dismantle and the border guard. Though they followed, so that's not so reassuring. And they may get 5 here. I don't know if they literally had. I don't know. If I had bottom decked the estate, then I would have too, but no, that's not true. I don't know if they use auto buy or not. And they get a border guard, which I think is perfectly good. Yeah, here we go into this. So maybe we'll get a forge out of it. I'm not a big fan of the shepherd into whatever. Shepherd with dismantle killing coppers. I don't quite follow that. But so be it. Okay, this was all good. They get a forge as well. I can get, oh, we'll see, maybe better. Can trash 4 cards here. Which is good enough for me. Okay. I'm trying to find the, well, not that. Just trying to find the storyteller, of course. Prince is pretty garbage. Okay. All I really want to do is dismantle the silver. Oh, I didn't put this. Oh, I'm so stupid. All right, anyway, gold. How many border guards are there left? There's still, I guess I need one. There may be a third one. I'm not super sure. Yeah. So this is gonna cost me a little bit. Unless I do the forge and get like gold. I guess the question is, what am I gonna be playing with as my draw here? This cost me $1. I played that wrong. Do I want the forge? I mean, the forge is quite good. I don't know that the sellers are ever going to be revealed. This is costing me a coffer. I'm not in any rush to reveal the settlers. I'll put it to you that way. Or reveal the bustling village. Now that I'm the one without a forge. I mean, I could buy a forge, I guess. Rebuy the forge. Hopefully the trashing tells. Hopefully I can just... I don't know how is draw handled. Oh, a tie? Oh, if we tie here, you win. I didn't know they meant draw in that sense. So they're gonna Prince their dismantle? That's terrifying. I guess you can get another forge. So now they have in hand, they have like forge, Prince, dismantle. Just such an awkward terminal situation. They have a shepherd still in hand. They are going to Prince the Oh, they have a shepherd. No. Wait. I thought they had a shepherd. So they're choosing to Prince dismantle. This is terrifying. I forgot they had a shepherd. They probably should have Prince a shepherd, but like, that's so scary. It's not scary. It just gives you really, I mean, it's a little scary, but it also gives you like such bad optionality, frankly. For doing stuff. I have another storyteller, right? So I can just go a little bit and then see. Okay, so there's the border guards. Then there's settlers in silver in there. And copper. Well, what is there in there? There's a copper. A settlers. And a silver. I must have. Yeah. This is fine though. I think I did get a little bit confused there. I added that second candlestick maker and then I just bought province right off the bat, which is a little bit questionable. Maybe even more than a little bit. They're killing their pasture, which I think is... They have a shepherd, right? They own a shepherd, but it's just... It didn't get trashed. There's one... I don't have it. This was the wrong order to draw. For sure. There goes all the cash. I mean, so far they haven't got burned by the dismantle, I guess. I will probably try to go like, if I draw, well, I should draw. If I draw okay, I'm probably going to try and go province, shepherd, estate, something like that. Not quite sure what this kind of looks scary for them. I don't know. Provincing I mean, forging that stuff when you're down isn't that inspiring. You need to find a goal, okay. There's a lot of border guards still in here, which makes this all a bit annoying to figure out exactly how much. Probably only like 4 cards in there that are actually not. There's probably like roughly. I mean, do we care about playing the dismantle on something that much? Maybe we do one more to make sure. This may end up being a little bit overkill. We could get another gold. We got $10 right now. It's a little bit risky. 1, 2. I don't know if it helps me all that much. I can also just kill the copper. I don't know if that helps me all that much. I mean, they're not gonna like double province out of nowhere, so we just keep on keeping on. It's not the worst scenario. Maybe it should have been the candlestick maker dying. There they lose their shepherd, which I guess that's pretty good for them at this point. They go double province. I don't know. Things could get a little bit hairy. I don't know exactly what they have in deck, which makes it a little annoying. They get another forge. Oh, well, that's just doing nothing. Okay. That's not so scary. That'll be the pasture, right? It's just better. This will probably be, again, some overkill. I could kill a storyteller now. That's a possibility. How much do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11. But there's like no reason to, right? They're not gonna triple. They don't have actions. All they did was get another forge, so the smart thing here is to just trash and buy a province, right? Trash copper, buy a province. I guess you can trash gold to get another shepherd. 9, 10. This turn could go badly for me. But if it, well, no, I mean, I'm going to be able to province, so. Oh, wait. Yeah, I mean, they're not going to score 20 points. I thought about getting an estate as well, but it doesn't matter. All the forges ended up in the trash. That's kind of funny. Yeah. Didn't even have to play the shepherd. Okay. Last game. Okay, this is a big bridge troll thing. The draw is quite weak, but well, the draw is just strictly Avanto. But like, I guess you could save in it. No, that doesn't make sense. If you had the 3-4, you might save him by, I don't know. It's really gonna be who gets the Avantos, and then who is trashed. Gonna be a bit tense. Who gets the Saunas doesn't matter. Just who gets the Avantos. I mean, there'll be some point where taking a Sauna is fine, but. And it will almost certainly end on a 3 pile. Oh my. Oh my word. Holy cow. Holy cow. That's crazy. Well, we just gotta keep playing, but feel way better. It's not out of the woods though yet. I kind of would like a sauna. I don't know if it was better than a save, but I know he can make the maps collide. I mean, I understand that, but I still don't think it's good. And I understand that then he could doctor, but he'll still have the 4 golds, and I don't think you want them. Is the thing. I don't believe you want them. Yeah, and if you don't trash, then it was like a huge waste of time. You're gonna save a gold? Fine, he can save a gold. Okay, well this is all a little... Okay, he's gonna save. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, I should... Well, see, this is the thing now. Now I know that I should save the sauna. Oh, whatever, I won't do it. Which I probably should have thought about anyway. But I just didn't. So... Legionaries I'm not worried about. Not for... Again, he doesn't have trashing, so even when he draws the Legionary, I mean... there are, of course, ways to make it... more likely to collide, but... And we are still going to live or die by the... What are the last 2 cards? I mean, he didn't trash anything, so we can count stuff that way. There's a copper. The estates are gone. It's another fishing village. This is copper and fishing village. So the question is, do we trash the copper with the doctor this turn, or do we just go ahead and trash? Well, we want the copper not on top. So it's got to be the, I mean, it's got to be the double trash, right? Somehow I have to figure out the sequence that lets me get a bunch of Avantos in one turn. which probably involves lowering the saunas a little bit this turn. They've been shuffled with the Legionary yet? This is their first shuffle with the Legionary. It gets another Legionary. Okay, that's fine. That's perfect. I would love to see those buys. I don't mind eventually being under attack in that way. I know it mitigates save and all that stuff, but okay. And we don't need to add additional fishing villages. And we literally cannot add additional sages. That's not gonna work. They don't have a bridge troll in place, so it's okay to go sauna. And this is actually fine. It's a little bit probably need to do it like this. Need to play one bridge or play one thing at least. I take it back. They did actually get to the province. Okay, I hate that. That won't work. Not with fairgrounds. The only thing that would work would be a lead and then 3 piling, but they're not gonna have the buys for that. I can only get one Avanto, unfortunately, but I'll take it. No, I don't want more fishing villages at this point. Probably, maybe never. Oh, that sucks. That does actually suck. I have to do it like this and try and, there we go. They need a bridge troll. They should triple Avanto. No lie. Okay. Yeah, as long as I don't leave a pile out, we're okay. They did get bridge troll down, so they're gonna have 2 buys. That's fine too. The fountain thing is fine. One. Well, it doesn't matter. I shouldn't have played that one. That was stupid. I should have saved and had one on top, but this is okay. I only have 4 uniques. I mean, we're getting to the point where the the um I could attack. I don't have any buys now. Man, that T-map buy changed turned my entire brain around. I wonder what it looks like if they go doctor after the T-map activation. If it like looks any nicer or not. How many dollars do I need? Exactly this many dollars? Sorry if you ever watch this video, bro. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm sure it was funny as heck to see me discombobulated. And I hope you'll stick around for more of me being kind of an idiot in the future. Thank you, and I'll see you all later.